Okay, I think we should be up and running, guys. Hey, Codebreaker, what's up, dude? Am I going to do a breakdown of the new trailer? I've been watching your channel for it. Yeah, I just put one out, dude. I've just put out a video for that Codebreaker. Was, what time are we at now? 6 o'clock? I think it came out like around an hour ago or so. It's not like a super in-depth breakdown, but I just kind of like ran through the trailer. I'm not really sure it's worth doing like a full-on breakthrough, you know, so I just kind of paused it and went over what I could see there, but I didn't go full flak fire, if that makes any sense to anybody. I hope we'll see the scout helicopters and naval warfare sometime down the line. Yeah, that will be really nice. Yo, what's up, Kill? Let me just show you guys actually something here. Give me 2 secs. I'll try and find this for you before we, because we are going to play some Battlefield 2042. I do want to try out the F2000 and also the new prototype gun, which is like the Phantom Prospect gun. But somebody was talking about vehicles there, and they did put out a screenshot of Mira Valley, which I don't think I showed you guys in the video. Might have to cover that one tomorrow. Okay, this is the screenshot. So this right here is, according to DICE, the biggest Battlefield map that we're going to be getting, at least to begin with. You will notice, can I not zoom on this? I guess I can't zoom on Twitter. There is an airstrip down here. Wait, can I zoom with control? Nope, that does not work. All right, no zoom, guys, I'm afraid. However, there is an airstrip down. Well, I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess an airstrip. Not really an airfield. More of just a very, very, very short takeoff and landing strip here. So that is pretty cool. You know, that's something I wanted to see for the jets in the game. I really feel like it misses a lot of just the atmosphere of, you know, you spawn into the round, the jets are taking off, like pilots are running, legging it across the field to get in the jet, and then they're taking off, and sometimes they crash into a tree, they don't even take off, and that's just kind of funny in its own right. You've got the helicopters next door, you've got all the tanks rumbling down the road. Like, that's always sort of part of that, like, BF3, BF4, more so, I guess, no, BF4 you just kind of took off in the sky, right? So, more so of the, Battlefield 3 stuff, and they put it back in Battlefield 5 to a certain degree as well, that I've been missing. But you know what, let me try. I've really got to zoom in on this. I think I've saved this in my files, so if I open that one, I should be able to zoom in on it. Here we go. That's better. If we have a look at the vehicles here, like, there's not really that many. Bear in mind, this is like the biggest map in Battlefield 6, okay? So we've got the Gripen here. Then we've got what looks like the Su-57, I think, which is the fighter jet. And then I think this is going to be the transport helicopter. Then you've got an attack helicopter here. This is only concept art as far as I can tell, though. It kind of... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's concept art. It doesn't look like an in-game shot, right? It's all kind of... Once you zoom in, it looks like it's almost painted. And then you've got one tank here. And then you've got, like, what are these, quad bikes? And then these look like they're jeeps. And then you've got a second tank. That's an AA. And that is an IFV. So that's, like, if you compare it to Goldmud Railway, that's not really that many vehicles. Like, one attack heli, 2 jets, 2 tanks, and 2 IFVs. It's a lot more than we've seen in the other maps, to be fair. But it's nothing, like, insane. But, you know, I suppose we'll see how this plays out. And then it looks a lot more clean and pristine, I would say, in this shot than what I've seen footage-wise of it. I think in the footage, you've got a lot of desolate buildings that have all been half destroyed. It looks a lot dirtier, a lot more muddy. You know, here, I mean, somebody joked that this is well and truly Battlefield, right? Because there's a big field here. I guess this is the part of the map that we've been seeing. So this side here is all sort of, you know, I wouldn't say neat and tidy, but more so in that manner. And then if you look towards the back of the map here, on the other side of these buildings, and this is clearly going to be like a central point, you've also got these big cranes. We saw the crane come down in one of those trailer snippets there, and it really just kind of grazed this building and took a big chunk out of the side of it. You've got what I thought could have been a steely structure, maybe some sort of a bridge. We can see now it's not a bridge, and it's instead just one of these electrical... What are they called here? One of these pylons that has come down. I think that's what this is. So the shots we've seen, it looks like it was somewhere around here on the map and looking in that direction where everything is going just cray-cray. I mean, you can see there's a bunch of explosions going off here in the background. So yeah, I'm not really sure what the lore is of this map, but I'm interested to find out. There are smaller vehicles on the other side of the road. Are you talking about these here? I think I already pointed those out. Yo, what up, Doom Fireblade? Sal, welcome guys, welcome everybody. El Jefe, welcome. They could always adjust vehicle numbers later, something they've done before. Like, absolutely. I think what we're looking at here is just the guy who drew up this map and was like, okay, this is going to be some sort of a depiction for the map. It's going to be concept art. He just threw like a couple of jets, a couple of helis, some tanks and whatever on there. That is not necessarily indicative of like, okay, this is how many vehicles we're getting on that map. I just thought I'd point it out, you know. Here we go with content creators making kids about the new gun. Lol. DICE fixing to nerf the entire franchise even more. Lol. I swear streamers, content creators, and the game Fortnite ruined FPS. Tell me, Tech, what did I ruin in Battlefield? I would love to know your take on this. What have I done? What have we done this time? This has been going around like a lot. There are so many threads on Reddit and stuff just like content creators ruined this, that, or the other. I don't know. Blame the content creators. If you don't want to blame DICE, then you'll blame somebody, I guess. I know what you mean. I know what you're saying in a way. Like, you know, people react very quickly to things in the gaming sphere these days. You know, a game goes out, but remember guys, it's not just content creators. It's always like a game comes out, it's on Steam. If it's not great, you're going to get a bad Steam review. It's just like, it's instant. That's just what the internet has done to gaming. There's like instant feedback, instant reactions to whatever happens. Those reactions can happen like really, really fast. And I do agree in sometimes that is detrimental, but I think it's also beneficial at times as well because, you know, it does help consumers. These days you can go and watch videos, right? You can go on Steam and see the overall rating for a game. You can go on Twitch and see what people think about a game there, like your favorite streamer or whatever. And you can sort of come to like an informed decision on whether you want to get that game or not. When I was a kid, there was none of that shit. There was just like gaming magazines and you just kind of trusted what they said, I guess. But a lot of the time, you didn't really know who the author was. And I bought tons of games as a kid that turned out to be absolute trash. And I played them once and was like, dude, this game is terrible. Or I probably played it a bit more because I was a kid and I didn't have any money and that's all I had to play now. But I don't know, guys. We really are spoiled in this day and age, in my opinion, for games. There's so many games. You're just completely spoiled for choice. And the great thing is that if people just don't put out a game that you like, you just don't play it. Just wait until a game comes along that you do like. That's sort of the beauty of it now. How do you think the Jets mechanics seem a bit odd in the new game? Yeah, they do seem a bit odd is a good way of putting it. I would have used a stronger word. I think they're not the worst. And I mean like what they're... Like, I think they show potential, right? But they do need a lot of tweaking. Right now, I feel like they're just too slow, especially for Jets. Jets should just feel more responsive. They should feel a bit snappier and I don't know, just fun to fly, really. I also kind of have a bit of an issue with the gameplay loop of just like drop a bomb, go to the resupply station, resupply your bombs, come back again, you know, drop another bomb, and just carry on with that. It's just kind of like not that interesting to me. So yeah, I think they definitely need work. I'll probably cover this in tomorrow's video in more depth, but there was actually another blog post that DICE put up, and somehow I just completely missed it when I made my video today because they just put out so much information all at once. But that was much more focused on Battlefield Labs and what they're going to work on. And it sounds like this time around, Battlefield Labs is going to be... well, first of all, we're going to get some new maps. There's going to be Operation Firestorm and this map here that we were just taking a look at, Mira Valley. So they're going to be trying out 2 of those larger maps with more vehicles. And it sounds... although they didn't say it in as many words, but it sounds as though the focus is now going to be on combined arms, aka infantry versus the vehicles. Hopefully we're going to see a lot of tuning, especially to the helicopters, because they were kind of trash. So yeah, that'll be nice. On top of that, don't forget to sign up for Labs, guys. If you've not signed up, of course, most of you guys will have signed up, but if you've not, sign-ups are now open again, so you can sign up. And I know they've started to, like, bring in new people, so you definitely want to check your inbox as well. This map must have a tractor, so you can go out the field. I would be surprised, Furby, if there was no tractor in this map, yeah. You hate aiming in the cannon in the plane. Strafing infantry is impossible. Yeah, that's sort of my issue that I have with it. Like, the jet cannons are basically too powerful, and the spread is too much of them. So I think they should probably just, like, bring back the power on the cannons a little bit there, but decrease the spread. So if you're going for infantry, you know, if you're good at aiming and you hit the infantry enough, you get a kill. At the moment, you only need to get like 3 hits, but it's just kind of like luck of the draw. You know, if you get those 3 hits, you get a kill. If you don't, and it's basically just like based on the spread. And goodbye, Mac Nicholson. You will not be seen again. Fortnite isn't even an FPS. Don't do drugs, guy. It's like barely, yes. Is this live? It is indeed, yeah. We're just having a bit of a chat here, and we're going to jump in 2042 pretty soon. But we're just taking a look at some of the new artwork that DICE have been putting out there. There is a new video up on the channel right now for those of you who haven't seen it, going over some of that new information. Here's some screenshots out of Battlefield Bulletin of the trailer. So this is, of course, Empire State. The cosmetics looking pretty nice as well. I haven't seen anything that's setting off alarm bells. Is this actually from Empire State? This looks like it's from the other Manhattan map, the one we haven't played yet, because it actually says Dumbo there as well. That guy's helmet flying off. Nothing beats watching the helmet fly off after a headshot. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. So yeah, this is Mira Valley for anyone who just came in here. The largest of the maps. I gotta say, it doesn't look like... I'm not blown away with the size. It's not that big. But, you know, it's a lot bigger than the ones that we've seen so far. Oh yeah, mortars are coming back as well, guys. I don't know if you caught that in the trailer. Throwing knives as well here. So, yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I know a lot of people will be stoked for mortars, but I think they've got the potential to be, like, mega cheesy, as they always have been in Battlefield. They've been sort of a love-hate thing. Here's a couple of slides as well. Here's the server browser. So, I don't want to get, like, mega hyped up about this one yet, because I know a lot of people will be like, oh my god, like, there's a server... We know there's a server browser in the game. The question is, like, how baked in is that going to be with the main part of the game, you know, with, like, where you can actually matchmake. Like, can you matchmake into these? But here are like some of the options, right? You can select max modes here. You can also, they've got this new tag system, so you can like look for a server that fits whatever you're interested in. So you can turn on hardcore, you can have no HUD and all that sort of stuff if that's what you're looking for. You'll also notice, by the way, class locked weapons, which is a bit of a bummer to see that here. Obviously, we knew that was going to be a Portal experience, but it sort of feels like they're trying to push the class locked weapons into Portal only. I'm not sure if we're going to get any actual proper playlists on release, although I do hope so. Yeah, what's up, Favik? You were hoping we get C vehicles? Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think they're probably going to bring that in a DLC. I think right now they've just got enough with the vehicles and the maps and everything they have in the game. Like, you can already tell because they've got these 2 maps set in California that aren't coming with the release of the game that they clearly have Season 1 content planned. So, I'm not sweating it too much in that. I would be surprised if they don't have naval combat planned at some point. Delta Force on console opinion. I mean, I haven't played it on console. I've only played on PC, so I don't really have one, I guess. I'm assuming it's just going to be the same game as it is on PC, but you just play it with a controller on console. So, yeah, like for me, you know, as a PC player, there's nothing really new there, so I didn't go and check it out. But I guess, like, if you're a console player, you've never played Delta Force, I wouldn't say it would be a waste of time to check it out. You know, it might provide you with some hours of fun. But it's just know that it's basically like Battlefield 2042 sort of reskinned. Hope they make more open maps with hills and mountains and less small urban maps. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty 50-50, I would say. When is that Delta Force player number drama video coming? Juicy. I mean, I made one of those, was it, I don't know, 3 weeks ago now, towards the end of the Battlefield 6 beta. I kind of just can't, like, be bothered with Delta Force anymore. I'm just kind of over that game now, you know. They actually keep talking to me a lot, and they're like, yo, Ghost, we've got, like, a new seasonal update or whatever, and I'm like, no, I'm good, I'm fine. I think Battlefield 6 is so close now, and we've got like some content for Battlefield 2042 that I'll just sort of stick to Battlefield. Never say never, I might hop on and check it out, but yeah. Anywho, let's go ahead and hop into Breakthrough here. The only way open weapon classes will work properly is if the signature weapons per class give a real good perk or buff to use them. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I didn't really feel like it was very impressive in the beta. Like, whenever I played open weapons, I wasn't thinking, oh, like, I need to use this assault rifle on the assault class or the SMG on the engineer or what have you. It was, I don't know, it was just all kind of like felt the same. But then I think it's a fine line, right? If you feel too much like that, then why not just have them locked anyway? You prefer the medium-sized urban maps with some vehicles? Yeah, I think they've gone for kind of all of them, right? We've got 2 infantry-only maps. We've got like 4 mid-sized maps like you're talking about, Sven. And then there's like 3 larger maps, that being Mira Valley, Operation Firestorm, and Sobek City, I think. Those are going to be like the 3 largest. Alright, let's try out the F2000 here first. I have gotten everything unlocked for this, so haven't really played much with it though. Oh, damn. This thing rips though. Holy moly.
Our reserves are now down 50%. Delta 2 was just taken by Allied troops. forces. Enemy forces are securing Delta.
I felt this map is kind of getting more and more harder to play, like as time goes on. It's like when it came out, people didn't really know all the routes and stuff like that, and now they're able to flank so much easier. Oh, Nightbird, let's take that. Question is why they did not call it Conquest and Open Weapon Conquest. Right, yeah, instead of regular Conquest and then close, as if closed is like the major difference here.
Spotted! Enemy helo! 170 meters!
Okay, got rid of the stealth heli. That's actually a big deal on this map. Oh, come on, dude. I flared then. Yeah, there's not much you can do about that sort of stuff. Okay, these guys are going for D1.
Support package available.
Bunch of guys coming up this road. Yeah, after I put the short barrel on here, it's actually kinda unwieldy in comparison to what it was like before. I mean, it still really rips though. Nope, maybe got revived here. Oh! Ah, damn, he can't revive me again. Is the prototype an assault rifle? Yeah, essentially, it's a tactical rifle, a weapon, or whatever they call it. But yeah, essentially it is. The model of this gun, though, is very, very big. Like, I've gotten very used to using the PP-29. I kind of wish we had the regular little dot sight. I forget what it's called. Just like the normal red dot sight. I don't really like this one. Maybe we'll try using the actual F2000 sight. That is really... It's really bulky. So, we'll see how this goes. Oh yeah, it is quite cumbersome. Oh! You do really, really go through the ammo quickly as well with the short barrel. I think it's like almost 1,000 RPM. Yeah, the F2000 is a lot better. How's the F2000 on the range? So the range is actually crazy. I think it's a 5-bullet kill up to 100 meters. But obviously with the short barrel on there and almost 1,000 RPM, you know, it is quite unwieldy. Like, you are going to have to burst it a bit. You can also just take the short barrel off there and it's a lot better. The F2000 is everything wrong with battlefield balance at the moment. Yeah, I don't really know what DICE was smoking, to be honest, when they made this weapon. I think they just went, oh, you know what,
Helicopter. Significant distance.
let's just have one last hurrah and make the last gun that we put in the game a really, really good one.
Hostile infantry.
Russian outpost detected. Just as the sun.
There's a go up there. There was a sniper there. Wait, how do you even get up there, dude? Is there no zip line? Or am I just blind? There is no freaking zip line. Huh. I guess you just have to land on it. Oh yeah, Aftermath, that was an absolute banger DLC. You know, a lot of those Battlefield games had great DLCs though. Same with Battlefield 4. Like a lot of the best maps were the DLC ones.
Grenade.
Our attack on Echo 1 is underway.
Need a second here.
But I might switch to, when I die, I might try the BCG light grip. I've got the LWG grip on at the moment, but
One down.
yeah, I mean, still the range is pretty good, isn't it?
Located. 40 meters away from my position.
Oh boy.
I'm out.
We are attacking
Grenade
Echo 1.
down. I'm here to help.
It's not very comfortable in those kind of situations where you got somebody very close because the weapon model is just so massive when you're ADSing. Like, look at the size of that thing, man. It's absolutely chonkers.
Visual on an enemy vehicle. 60 meters away from my position. I see Russian troops around 60 meters from my position. Enemy down. Reloaded.
I still haven't managed to find the time to have fun in a stealth heli on this map, though, because they seem absolutely crazy. Oh! Yo, what's up, Ludge? How's it going, man? Have you finished leveling up the prototype yet? Can anybody see me here? Ah, he died. There's a good 90% chance that the prototype and the F2000 damage models are swapped. It is kind of funny, right? Because I think with the prototype, they said, okay, like, we don't want this thing to be ridiculously overpowered, so let's just make it quite tame. Especially since it has that underbarrel grenade launcher on it. But then, they made this thing absolutely bananas. The reload time on it is quite long. So that is a little bit of a bummer, but it's definitely worth it, I think. Flying on this map is kind of hell. I got all the unlocks for it. That's about it. Yeah, same here, really. Flying on this map was really good, but then people realized it was super good, so now they just, like, laze you every time. Oh my god. Spammed with explosives. The nade launcher was just zing without the airburst. Yeah, I kind of is. Like, you can tell where they've reused sound effects and stuff like that. It's also got, like, some weird accuracy issue where if you're moving, it just... I don't know if it's intended or not. But it's very, very, very inaccurate if you're moving. Like, you'll just see the circle get bigger.
Russian troops have mounted defense.
We're losing people!
Jeez.
We are moving to attack.
God, I couldn't quite get up there. Is that a smoker here?
I'm down! Need assistance! Toss a grenade!
You just got the prototype last night. Congrats, Jordan. Congrats, man.
Who has transport? Got one! Reloading now!
Unfortunately, I don't think it's really going to be worth using so much. Oh! Oh, wrong direction.
Our forces are targeting Foxtrot 1.
What are the chances that they're going to balance anything before October 10th? I think it's like 30%. Yeah, probably not great. I mean, I think it would kind of be easy to balance this weapon. They just need to bring in the fall-off. Or increase the fall-off, or however you want to say it. You know, right now it's just 5 bullets to kill up to like 100 meters. It's just madness. I don't know what they were really thinking.
Threat eliminated!
Oh, okay. How am I still alive? That spot is so cheesy, dude. I saw somebody else do this to me, and it always catches people off guard. They're like, what? Where is this guy coming from? Oh no, they're doing it. They're counteracting us. All right, well, let's go again. Oh man. Oh, I'm so... There's a guy there, right? No? There was a guy there. Let me through the pipe thingies. There was already a guy there. He was prepared. He's wise to my tricks. Alright, I think we've got to try the left side again here. Or maybe just here. Whoa!
Target neutralized!
God, these last 2 points, they're just so hard, aren't they?
We're short on resources and reinforcements. We must finish the fight quickly.
Mission complete!
Return to the
No, not again. Should have shot through the guy. The last 2 points are straight up evil. They really are, yeah. It's either like, I don't know, when I'm defending, sometimes we just get steamrolled on these 2 points, that they just get in there so fast and overwhelm you that you're like, okay, you know, I guess we're done for. But if you don't get in there fast, it really becomes a stalemate. I'm also just completely lost in this place. Like, I just have no... Every time I get revived, I'm like, where the fuck am I, dude?
Reloading!
Like, you can't see shit anywhere. Okay, we got that one down. Not a moment too soon.
You must return to the combat area. Final sector.
Oh, dude! If only they were out of position. Could have gotten a nice flank. Unpopular opinion, Iwo Jima was not the right call to redo, not even close. It's not the map I would have picked either, no. I mean, I didn't hate this map, although thinking back to BF5, I mostly played in the jets there, in the Pacific update, so maybe that's why I have, like, fonder memories of, like, farming infantry or something on this map. But yeah, I don't think I would have picked this map given the choice of any map.
We'll have to withdraw.
Hey, it isn't the end yet! Tango is down! Hacking the wounded!
Oh. Come on, somebody get him. Damn it.
The hostiles can't hold us back. Keep pushing and we'll win this.
So how are you guys doing on the battle pass grind? What level are you guys at so far? How are you holding in? Or holding up? Jesus. You would ask, how is your AFK farming going? It's going pretty good, bro. Going pretty good. Level 30, man. So I should have that A10 by tomorrow morning. This is only the third. I think this is probably like the. I've probably played less than 10 rounds of actual Battlefield 2042 on this entire battle pass. If you don't count going in portal servers to do maybe some of the missions for bots and stuff like that, yeah. I feel like putting on the old. By the way, that server I was running, Ludeus, I can't take it down, man. I think that's why we can't host any servers, because at the moment it's the portal servers are bugged out, and I literally cannot take it down. I'm trying to revive. I don't know. Okay. Because I was trying to host like a test range server earlier, and I can't host anything because now I can't take down the server that I had before. So a bit of a catch-22 for me. Oh my god. Jesus, man. No! No! Not the fucking mantle animation. Screw me over, dude. I just want in. I just want in. That's all I want. Let me. I'm like a dude on railings. If you manage to keep your attack helicopter alive until this point on the map, you can actually destroy. But obviously you can't spawn it now, so you need to have it alive from one of the previous sectors. GG's. Damn, dude. Like, there were people on a team here who went 108 and 4 and 67 and 4. Like, I don't know if they were in vehicles. Probably not. They still didn't win. Still didn't win. Alright, now we're going to switch to the prototype, guys. See how that goes. You got 6 dots worth last round for XP farm. Yeah, it really does go slow once you start getting higher in tier, doesn't it? You're 38 or 39. Yeah, I think like once I get the A10, then I'm not bothered, you know. I'll just take it slow. We've got a whole 2 points, guys. I'm close, though. I'm close. So once I've got this, I'm like, okay, I can just do the weekly missions. I don't really care too much.
Let's get started.
I could care less about these weapons. 2042 will probably never get a boot again. You could care less, so you do care. In that case, at least a bit. But yeah, you got a point, Ollie. These, all of this stuff is ultimately the only thing people actually care about is like this is the big one, I think, for most people. Especially because this is like cosmetic pack item. It's got 5 items in there. I wish we could see them all in here, actually. The other stuff is only going to be usable in Battlefield 2042. So it's kind of a bummer, though. I mean, look at this frogfoot skin. I think this is pretty dope. Looks really cool. In fact, I like this better than I do the A10 Warthog skin. But yeah, we're only going to use it for like, what, a few more weeks, and then it'll all be over. We'll be all going on to Battlefield 6. I was a big 2042 hater, but after actually playing it, it's not that bad at all. I'm level 72 and level 31 on the pass. Oh, well, there you go, man. You must have been grinding then. Yeah, I think a lot of people have also been of that opinion. Like, there are still people who are just like, Battlefield 2042, but, you know, I'll never say it's like one of the best Battlefield games or anything, but it's palatable, is what I will say. You know what? I realized I was going to try out the BCG light grip on the F2000. I completely forgot there. But, let's see how this one goes. I have unlocked everything for this weapon. So, you've got, oh, wait, have they changed it? Oh, no, that's the smoke. Okay, I haven't tried this yet. This is the smoke thingy. Oh, this is actually crazy. Like, those are like full-on sized smoke grenades right there. That is actually pretty nice. Alright, here comes the cavalry. Let's see that guy. The mouse input is pain, though. That is true, yeah. It is hard when especially when you've been playing Battlefield 6, and then you come back to this game, and all those little niggling things come back again to haunt you. Good day, Zurst. Another lovely day in the AFK farm. Weather sure is nice today. So, what I think, right, if you guys go and look in the Portal server browser, you'll see, like, 90% of the game modes there is this AFK farm mode. I don't think it's just because there's a lot of people wanting to be in there. I really do think there's an issue with that game mode where you cannot take it down. And I think it's something to do with the fact that where the players are keep pinging all over the place, and for whatever reason, when you try and take it down, it's having some difficulty kicking the players out of the server. Because I can't take mine down. I tried for literally for hours today, and it would not work. Right, I'm defending. What am I doing here? Easy, Ghost. These things do any damage to tanks? Why don't I just lob a few of these over there? Yeah, the rate of fire is pretty low compared to the F2000. You can just tell that this versus the F2000, you're going to win. You're going to lose, sorry, that gunfight every single time if you have the prototype.
Start heading to the marker.
U.S. forces have captured an objective.
One of our team is down. I need help.
Oh, wait, maybe one of these guys is going to get me. Ghost, how is the hack situation in 2042, you mean? Or 2025 in 2042? Fine. I never really encounter hackers.
Target neutralized.
Yeah, it's I'd say it's pretty much like a non-issue for this game.
We are moving to seize Delta 2.
Feels like even the ADS time on this is just kind of slow. Even though I've got this red dot sight on here, it just feels... Yeah. Bit on the slow side. Oh, look at that. Tier 31. I actually just completed a weekly mission. I didn't want to do that. Not sure if you guys are aware, but if you do your weekly missions, that and your tier increases, that also increases the amount of XP you need to grind. So preferably, you want to keep all of your missions until later and then grind now.
Spotted a hostile tank. 40 meters from my position.
I mean, it is pretty much a laser beam, this thing, though. Like, it does do... I think it's like 26 damage per shot. I think it's up to 30-meter range, so up to 30 meters, it's pretty decent. But anything beyond that, and it's just quite painful. Hey, Aaron. What's up, man? The TTK is atrocious, yeah. Yep, there is another gun. It's called the Prototype, and you have to get it by basically glitching through a wall. I do have a video of how to get it on my channel if you guys are interested, but it's basically supposed to be the Phantom Prospect end reward. Unfortunately, though, there's been a bit of a boo-boo, and people have figured out a way of glitching through the wall to get it. What was that? What just obscured my view? It's like the little thing here that goes up and down when you put your grenades on. It's got this like 5-shot underbarrel grenade launcher thingy, which might be really, really good on a map like Redacted. Although this smoke one is nice. You can just like... Okay, well that didn't really help, but you get the idea. Yeah, I can imagine, you know, if you're on Redacted, Breakthrough, there's like a ton of people in a doorway, you just spam nades in there, that's going to be quite effective. Can't take Falk's voice anymore, yeah. A lot of people say her voice is in Battlefield 6 as well. I haven't really managed to identify it myself, but that's what they say. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing great. Doing good. I'm in a bit of a weird predicament in my personal life because we are at the moment between cars, and like I haven't even started looking at cars, test driving cars or anything like that. Because I thought it would take me a really long time to sell my car. And I put it on sale on Facebook Marketplace last night. I sold it this morning, like straight away. And the guy kind of gave me like a pretty good offer that I didn't want to refuse. And I also just trusted him. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to sell it now. So now we just don't have a car. Which is a bit of a weird predicament to be in. Like, I need to go to a meeting tonight at my daughter's school, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to ring my ex, because she's going as well, and be like, yo, can you pick me up? Can you give me a lift? Thankfully, you can change player genders and that. Yeah, I mean, people kicked up a big fuss about the female soldiers thing, but it's, like, honestly just, like, such a non-issue. Now that the beta's been out, like, nobody cares. And we couldn't even pick there, so... Okay, that guy's gone. We're not following that guy. I'm sorry. I'm not going down there. No! Oh, yeah, this weapon is really rough. Oh, he had the F2000. Yeah, I mean, that's totally fine as well, Advanos, but, like, I think people kicked up a fuss that they were offering both.
Roll to the next sector.
And
Launch your defense
a lot of people didn't like that, but, yeah. I feel like I would actually have a better time on this map in Conquest right now. Yeah, I don't know. Breakthrough is just kind of... It's kind of messy. Hello, Torch. Hello. Welcome.
Here's ammo!
Okay, now it's time. It's time for my grenades to shine, guys. Right? Surely. Oh! Not that way. Okay, we're gonna spam this one. Oh, we got a hit. We got a hit. No! These tanks. Does the new Russian jet, is it like the A-10, the Frogfoot? I'm assuming it is. I don't think anybody, maybe Torbis has got it. Barely anybody's gotten it. But I'm assuming, yes, it's going to have exactly the same loadouts as the A-10 does. So, you know, once I get the A-10, I wouldn't be, like, rushing to get the Frogfoot. See, the thing is with Battlefield 4 and 3 is that the Frogfoot was the Russian one and the A-10 was on the American team. So I assume that once you unlock the A-10, you can use it on either team now. Am I correct in that? Or is it only for the American team? Because that seems like kind of unfair that you only get it for one team and the other team just doesn't get an A-10. Or doesn't get an attack jet at all. Alright, we got a hit marker. Singular hit marker. Jesus Christ, man. These HE shells, absolutely. Cray. Oh, we got a kill. Did I get a kill? Oh, what did I kill? I don't know. Oh, this explosive spam. This is just not... This is not what I love. I say as I spam explosive grenades down there. But this is for experimental purposes. Yeah, they just don't seem to have very much splash. Or really... just really be worth it at all. Like, it's kind of weird, like, you stand still and it's really accurate, and then you move and it's ridiculously inaccurate. I was saying, I don't know if this is a bug or not, but yeah, it's kind of weird. There are 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 tanks in here, guys. Thank you, Elron, for the follow. Ghost, do you think, like the Phantom Bow in Battlefield, the prototype will also become easier to get? I mean, it's not going to get any easier than it is right now. It's really, really easy to get right now, dude. You just need one friend, and or not even a friend, just somebody in a server, and it's yeah, it takes you 5 minutes. So if anything, it's going to become harder. Like, the tank's just still able to get in here? What the fuck? $18.5k to level up now. Yeah, I think I'm around the same as you, Joker. 19.5, okay. It doesn't get any better, apparently. Honestly, as you can see, the weapon is absolute trash. Like, so I would not run out to get this weapon. It's just, like, I'm using it now just to sort of try it out. But then I will never use it again, probably. It's just like the Phantom Bow, right? It was just kind of a gimmick thing. It's more of a, I guess getting killed by the Phantom Bow, it's like more of a put down, really, than anything else. Yeah, just take the flag, please. Just put us out of our misery here. This is not. The guy in chat's saying the same thing. Just end it. End us. Yeah, I'm not gonna GG that one. That was a terrible round. No, it was not. Can you get banned for the glitch? I mean, I don't think so. I can never tell you guys 100% you won't get banned, but like, picture this, right? DICE give out a free battle pass. They entice people to buy their game. It's blowing up. There are tons of players, and then people figure out a way to glitch through a wall, which is kind of on DICE, to be honest with you, anyway, and everybody gets this weapon, and then they ban, like, thousands of players from their game that they probably don't really care about that much anymore, right before Battlefield 6 comes out. So, which sounds more plausible to you? Probably
Dread
not, I'd say.
7404 is raiding you with 14 viewers.
Well, thank you, Dread7404. I appreciate the raid, man. Welcome, welcome. This is a BF3, a BF4 one. I'm not sure, but right, let's just go Conquest, dude. I think my only chance of using this weapon is Conquest and kind of just like getting up on the side of somebody or behind them. That's what I'm saying, Advan, right? They're going to lose a ton of goodwill, and for what? Just to spite people. I'm sure it is a shame, like, right? I know the Phantom Prospect is supposed to be this big Easter egg hunt, and there are people who've been putting a lot of effort into finding all of the Easter eggs, like Danny on PC, right? And the whole Easter egg hunting community. So I do kind of feel sorry for them, because they're supposed to, you know, be the ones to get to this thing first, and then it culminates in this big reward. Although, to be honest, the weapon is so bad, I'm almost glad that I unlocked it with little effort, because if I would have put in the amount of effort that we normally have to put into these huge Easter egg hunts, I would have been pissed if this is what I got. You know what I'm saying?
Japanese rebels in the region have allied with mandate forces to challenge our whole...
I also really find some of the Easter egg steps that they've implemented in Battlefield 2042. I just don't like them. Normally, I'm up for doing Easter eggs, but some of them, it's like you've got an invisible list of tasks, and it's like you have to revive 10 people, you have to get 10 headshots over 500 meters or something, but it's not tracked in-game, so you have to track it manually. And once I tried to do one of these Easter eggs myself, I tracked everything. I even made sure to get like 20 or 30% more than I needed, and it still didn't work. And at that point, I just said, like, fuck this. I can't be bothered putting any more time and effort into this thing. And I just quit. And I know that that is one of the steps for the Phantom Prospect, so... I feel even bad taking out an A10, man. How much health does this thing have? What? Finally, dude. I want to practice flying these things. I've gotten too used to the way that the aircraft in Battlefield 6 handles. And GG. I heard the A10 is OP. Yep, I've heard the same thing, actually. Better than the shitty stealth bomber, at least. I mean, the stealth bomber is good, but it is significantly flawed against the Wildcat because you have to pop your countermeasure before the missiles fire. And sometimes the Wildcat is that close that, like, you just don't have time. Are there people just spawning all over this, even though we have the flag?
We have taken Echo Central.
For hearing footsteps. Yeah, what's up, good Mr. Glue? I'm doing good, I'm doing good. How are you?
Hostiles moving on Foxtrot 4.
Hostile assault vehicle! 40 meters away from my position!
How many, like, rounds does this guy have? Oh, it's the little barrage missile thing. He's just firing one at a time. Am I going to miss Sundance or Angel? Hell no. If I never see another wingsuit for the rest of my Battlefield career, if you want to call it that, it'll be too soon. Like, those are coming in Black Ops 7, right? Yeah, I think a line has been drawn in the sand of what people want. Man, it ain't wingsuits.
We've been pushed out of our objective.
Sector has been taken by hostiles.
We are about to attack Charlie 1.
Enemy just secured one.
Jeez.
We are losing the battle. They hold more sectors.
Water station. Our forces are outperforming.
So it's not that bad when you're not in a crazy situation like in Breakthrough where you just like there's like 5 rifles staring at you and they're all F2000s. It's not that bad. Like you can win some good fights, but it's, you know, I would say it's nothing to write home about. It's pretty mid. It's not the worst assault rifle ever used. It's certainly not the best. You're happy you'll never see the scatter grenade again. Yeah, you and me both. You and me both. Thing is, we don't know what cheesy shit is going to be in Battlefield 6 yet. We haven't seen... We've just seen what was in the beta. Where's this guy here?
Enemy has lost
Steady, I have got you.
this battle is far from over. Charlie sector secure.
Ah, see there? There, the F2000 just absolutely trumps you. There's no way you're winning that kind of gunfight. Like 600 RPM versus 1,000 almost.
They control more sectors than we do. We must counterattack.
I don't have the A10 yet. I'm around one and a half tiers. I think 1 tier away from it. I think I'm 31, yeah. So I'm 1 tier away. I don't think I'll get it today, but I will have it tomorrow. So you guys can expect probably put out a little video on that. Of course, I'll need to unlock everything for it first.
Marking hostile. Around 70 meters from my position.
Sniper.
Hostile located. Around 60 meters from my position. Hostile helo located. Just hold on. I can help.
We have secured Alpha sector.
Hold more sectors than the enemy.
Bravo sector secure.
One of our
I
objectives
see
is
hostile
under attack.
aircraft. East.
Man, they won't leave this flag alone. We're getting her? Nope.
Hostile air support.
Have you got any issues loading into matches, like you have all the audio but you don't actually load in until 30 seconds after it starts? I can't say I have had that, no. But then again, this is Battlefield 2042, so I believe you, dude. What kind of hard drive are you on, just out of interest? I mean, I'm just on an M.2,
Foxtrot 1 under attack by hostiles.
like an NVMe drive. So I'm not sure if it's related to a regular hard drive, maybe.
Tracking hostile vehicle.
So stupid that you can't shoot the person in this.
US forces have captured Foxtrot sector.
Aha. Obviously never used one of these things before. It's my first time. Get the fuck out of here.
We're dominating the battlefield. Maintain your positions.
Damn it!
No! He got me in the end. Do I have the armor piercing? Yeah, I do. I got everything for it. Oh, you mean for the cannon? I could have used it. Yeah, I guess. I'm not. Wouldn't really expect it would do enough damage though. I thought like the cannon is kind of like, it's kind of like taking down a vehicle. Whoa! Like it's got some armor on it, and you don't want to like mag dump it and then be caught with your pants down because the guy jumps out. That's the cheesy thing you can do in those cannons, is you can just jump out and then you just appear, and like you know where the other guy is standing, but he doesn't know where you're going to be standing, so you get the jump on him. That's why I really feel like if you find somebody in one of those cannons, there should be a little seat and you can go around the back of it, and you know it should be like an open vehicle. Maybe I'll get a revive. Let's go. Let's go Draugr again. This time I'll I'll try and remember. It's an RPG there.
Proceed according to plan. Echo sector is secure.
Use C4 on the C-RAM. If only I had it. So which one of these guys is the more damaged? Only 30?
Enemy air support! 200 meters away!
There is an available support drop.
Hostile tank marked! Long range!
It's kind of hard. I guess it's the maybe it's the volcano, the heat from the volcano, but it's very hard to see in the thermal imaging camera. I almost wish you could turn it off for the cannons there. Oh shit. You know what? Time is running out for me, guys. I gotta be at a meeting in half an hour. And I still gotta call my ex and be like, yo, can you pick me up? But I'm having such a good round. Gotta finish the round, bro. Oh no. Can we go back and get that pilot? Oh boy. Okay. See, that's what I mean. If you're not really quick on the countermeasures, then it's like GG. Excuse me. For balance, I don't think vehicles have thermals at all. Yeah, the thermals have always kind of been broken on vehicles. Woo. Oh. Locked again? No. Okay. I don't know where I'm getting locked from. Is that a another wildcat? That's empty. Ah. Oh, I see him. No, he's on the shore. Okay, that's gonna kill me, I think. Probably. Nah, not. If you fire both. No, okay. We need all our cooldowns for this. I'm gonna go in with without full health here, but we'll do it anyway. Oh, come on. I hit the ECM thing before he even locked me, dude, but it didn't work. GG's.
Delta sector is in our hands.
Our enemy is uncoordinated. We're keeping control of all sectors.
Oh, okay. Guys, I'm gonna have to call it, I'm afraid. My brain is already like, I didn't even see that guy because I was thinking of something else there, but yeah. Unfortunately, I gotta head off to a meeting. I have to be there in half an hour, and it's like 15-minute drive away, so... bit of a short stream today, but nice to see you guys as always. If you haven't watched today's video, go and check that out. It should have some good information for you. Did I get the new gun? I did indeed, Chariot, yep. This is the one here. I'll probably be doing a video on that, if not tomorrow. Tomorrow's video might be another news one, because there is some other stuff I want to go over, like some new data mines and stuff from Temporal. But the day after that, I guess Saturday, will probably be a bit of a weapon guide for both of these. So, yeah, keep you guys' eyes peeled for that one. Alright, guys, have a good one. I'll catch you all later.